Hi, it's me, RachaelLyn, and I am showing you my classroom for the first time. I'm a little nervous about it, but I wanted to do this just as a way to share some of the things that I do as a teacher. These clips are from days, actually 2-ish through day 5. The days kind of got messed up because I was kind of arranging things in my room for camp. So the first day I went in to get things ready for our kindergarten camp, I counted that as day 1, and then I started working in my room a little bit every day after camp, and I kind of counted like a couple of days as one day because I didn't do a whole lot in there the first few days of camp, just because I didn't want to put things out and then have, the kids get into it when, I didn't want them to get into those things. I wanted them to be using the things I had out for them instead of getting into other things that might have been on the shelf. So I just wanted to eliminate the temptation for that. So these are actually days 2 through 5. I had talked last week about doing a classroom setup and that I would be done. Well, I'm not done. This is actually the night before this video goes up, and I actually had a kindergarten orientation today, and that went really well, but my room is not put together, and it didn't really have to be, but it was presentable, but it did not have to be put together, and it was not. And so it is still a work in progress. I actually have gone further than day 5 at this point. I'm probably on like day 8 or 9. But by the time I got to the end of day 5, editing this video, I kind of felt like it was pretty long, so I decided to go ahead and cut it off here and then continue my classroom setup next week. So hopefully I can do like the rest of it all in one video. It kind of depends on how long it gets. So anyway, here is days 2, because I didn't have anything the first day, so days 2 through 5 of my classroom setup. Alright, this is the beginning of, I don't even know what day to call this. Essentially, I guess it's really kind of like day 2 or 3. So right now all my art stuff is here, but that's not where it's going to stay. And then I have a bunch of stuff on there. And I just have stuff on all the tables because I emptied out my cabinets and my lockers, and I'm going to put everything away now. So let's see, my assistant was helping me make labels and all of these things, and I still need to clean out these cabinets. These are all fine, they're organized, but the rest of it, not so much. So these are all basic supplies that I have, and I will be getting more. And then this is just kind of, the computers are just kind of put up here. They're not hooked up or anything. There's just stuff everywhere. I do have brand new carpet this year, which I'm really excited about. So, yeah. That's it for now. Alright, this is end of day 3-ish. It's hard to say because of that last week, but I'm going to say this is day 3 of really working. So I've got kind of a mess on this table, but I did clean out this cabinet and this cabinet, which was an absolute disaster. Everything else over here is very neat and organized, and has been since last summer, but these 2 cabinets just never got organized, and so now there's a mess on the table, but that's mostly organized and I have a lot of space there. Down here I'm going to put all of my art supplies that the students can get to. I'm going to see if I can get 2 more shelves to do the same thing over here, and then put more art supplies, and then also have a shelf for my assistant because this is the table where she works. I still need to get into all of those cabinets and clean them out. And then of course all that stuff in there too. This is all the art stuff that I took from that shelf that needs to go over here, but I decided to wait to put it on there because I got tired. And then I have the rest of my lockers. I have just the stuff. This actually came out of that cabinet, so I gotta go through all that. And this is pretty much the end of day 3. My mom and dad came and helped me. My dad put together most of my library, so that's mostly done. I gotta get labels and get all that done. I got my puzzles on the shelf, and I changed out this shelf. My mom, these were already cut and laminated. She did all the hole punching for these, so these are all done. And I think that's it. And my battery's about to die, so that is it for day 3-ish. I'll see you later. Alright, so it's the end of like day 5-ish, I guess. I'm not really sure, but I completely forgot to film anything of my progress yesterday. So, well, we went to dinner after we were done working here at school, so I just kind of like rushed off to go to dinner. So I completely forgot about filming my progress. So anyway, here is, I guess today is like kind of day 5-ish. It's kind of hard to say because I was here for like a whole week, but I didn't really do anything because we were doing camp for incoming kindergartners. So here is, it looks, I feel like it does not look any different than it did, but here is my progress. Okay, I still have a ton of junk on this table. I don't even know what to do with it. I've got a ton of junk on this table. Most of it I just recently bought from Target. And then I've been working today on puzzles, trying to finish up this project. I can't remember if I talked about this project or not before, but what I'm doing is I'm putting puzzles together, and if I have, if it has, you know, only 1 or 2 pieces missing, then I'm keeping the puzzle, I'm numbering it, so this has numbers on it, and then I'm putting them in like plastic bins like this, and then I'm going to cut out like the tops and put them on the bin. So these puzzles are all complete. That's why they are over here. This one's missing 2 pieces, but it's fine. I'm going to keep it. It's Horton, here's a who. Wait, what did I say? Horton, here's a who. This really, really long one is missing 1 piece. So I am going to keep it, but I kept it out just so that I can see if I can find the missing piece, but I don't think so. Winnie the Pooh, unfortunately, is missing way too many pieces. I'm going to have to get rid of it. Those are 2 more puzzles right here, and they are done. And then this one, this is a really, really nice Melissa and Doug dinosaur puzzle, and it's missing 3 pieces, and I can't decide if I want to keep it anyway or get rid of it as per my only 1 or 2 missing pieces rule. It's such a nice puzzle though, and I love all the different dinosaurs, and I know the kids would love it, so I can't decide. Okay, so over here I've got a slightly less mess on this table. I think this was stacked up full of my games yesterday. I can't remember, but I went through all of my board games, and actually I put them away, and they are in this cabinet right here, and I'm not sure what I think about it, just because I don't feel like I have enough room for more games. Like I don't know, there's not enough room in here for more games, so I don't know if they're gonna stay here or not, but they're there for now. I also set up this area, so this is actually a very tall piece of cardboard, goes all the way to the floor, and put black paper on it, and this is going to be a writing board with like words that they can use, and then this is where all the writing supplies are going to be, and they can sit at the table. And yes, it is blocking off lockers, but I have labeled everything actually, so I only need 18, maybe only 17 or 18 lockers, because that's how many kids I'm going to have this year. And I have 30 lockers. So I actually have a lot of lockers that I can use for storage. So right now I have copy paper, paper towels, tissues, which I don't get to those things too often. And then I have their locker numbers. So each student is numbered. This is number 9. I got this shelf to put math manipulatives on, and I can't decide if I want a second shelf or if I want to completely find a totally different shelf. I don't know. So in here, this is labeled too. I've got Ziploc bags, and this one is Clorox wipes. This one's baby wipes, which actually you can see that that's all I have. But the kids are going to be bringing more supplies. And then this one is right now nothing. And then I have 10 through 18 that's marked. All of these lockers are empty except for this one, so it says go through this. It's just books actually. So, and then I have more storage. So I'm trying to figure out what to do as far as like this area right here, but let's see, I can't remember what the last thing you saw. I think on here was basic supplies the last time you saw this, and that all got moved into the lockers. All of the manipulatives got moved over here. I got another shelf, so all of that went over there. I did this shelf and this today, and I put more math manipulatives up there. I don't know that I'm going to store it like that. It looks weird, I know, but, and it takes up a lot of space. So I'm not really sure about that yet, which is why I've just kept them open. And all of these, I gotta go through all that stuff, sort of. Over here, this is all stuff that is, I've like labeled the cabinets, what's in here. I've got holiday stuff over here, religion stuff here. I've got textbooks and headphones in here, file folder games, like in there, that come in boxes. And then I think these are empty. Yeah, these are empty because they're not labeled, so more storage space. I'm trying to think of what else got done yesterday and today. So this table just keeps, I just keep adding stuff to this table. This is mostly like word activities, like reading, writing, word activities and stuff. It just keeps piling up because I've got a lot of that. I will show you my puzzle shelf. So this got moved over, and these are all my puzzles that are numbered and labeled, and like this is puzzle number 18, and then actually sometimes I have them on the side, and then the puzzle is inside. So those are all puzzles that are completely complete. I have more brand new puzzles over here that have to be numbered and put together in a plastic box so it doesn't get torn up. And then my library got done mostly the last 2 days. Let's see, my dad came in, which I might have showed you. My dad came in on Monday and he started putting books out, and then my assistant came in yesterday and started, because I had to make these. I hadn't made this part yet. So all of my books are labeled. So like author A, because this is by, who is the author? John Agee. So this is the author A, and so it goes in this bin. And now I need more labels. Like these are both author B, that kind of thing. So this is my library, and I still have labels to make, but look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it when it's organized and nice and neat like this. So it's still a work in progress because I've got all those, and I've got all these up here, and then these are like book characters. Like I got these from Kohl's this summer, and that's Biscuit and Pinkalicious, and this one I just got from Target just because I love flamingos because they're pink, and of course alliteration with my last name. So I have that. Those are all done. So I still have books and books and books and books to take care of, but it's coming along. It's looking really good. I'm really proud of it. I had a lot of help with it. So that got done. And then this table is just a general rec, of course, as well. And so I'm thinking of reupholstering my chair with that curtain panel. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But there's that. And then what I did today is I put up 5 post-it notes of things that I wanted to get done today. These are the things I still have to do. the puzzle project is mostly finished, but just not quite yet, so I didn't take it down. I haven't set up my student computers, didn't clear out the sink cabinets. What I did do is I did put together manipulative shelves and put stuff on it and kind of mostly put most of that stuff away. And I did put my files away. I have a filing cabinet way in the back, and I put all my files away that I went through and organized this summer. I put out boxes. This is where the students are going to keep their books, and then they'll go shopping in the library for books, like probably about once a week or so. But their books will be over here. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. So, that's it. This is end of day 5, I guess. I just feel like every day, like I do a lot, but then I don't feel like I can see progress because there's constantly stuff on all the tables. I mean, there's just like constantly stuff. So I feel like I'm not making any progress, but at the same time, I feel like I'm doing a lot. So I just have to keep working on it. It'll get done. I'm hoping I can get pretty much the room done by Friday. Today is Wednesday. It's the very end of the day. I'm about to go. Hopefully I can get everything done maybe by Friday, because we have what's called kindergarten orientation on Monday, and it is for the parents of kindergartners that are coming in to just kind of like learn the ropes, you know, kind of what it's like to have a kindergartner and to be here at our school. So we have to be ready for that on Monday, and then yeah, so I still have a lot to do. Oh, here's one more thing that I did do. So I set up this area. This is Play-Doh and Play-Doh activities, and then I have smocks down here for like art. And I also cleared out and straightened up these shelves. I'm not sure if I showed that. So this was a lot of junk stuff. So now I have my games, and then I have like painting stuff and things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this. I did this last year and put this together. So I just have everything in these boxes, like all of my arts and crafts supplies. And this year what I'm doing is I'm going through and labeling. I got these on TPT, and I'm just going through and like trying to label everything. So I have to make a lot more labels, but you know, it's progress. It's coming along. And this is where all the construction paper is, and then this is all like scrap paper. So that's it for day 5. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, I ended up staying a few more minutes. I cleared off this table so that I could put all this stuff on it, and I cleared out all these cabinets and the shelf just really quick, because that was all I needed to do to kind of claim that item off my list as complete, is just clear it out, not actually do anything. So I put stuff on here, and then this table. So it's like all kinds of like cleaning supplies and extra tissues left over from last year, potting soil, just a bunch of stuff, because that all needed to come out of there. I gotta redo it all. Now it's the end of day 5. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you could tell that there was progress, because I'm still looking at this and I'm like, there's just stuff on the tables every single day. Thankfully, at this point, the tables are cleared off. So you actually have a lot to look forward to in future videos, because the tables do finally get completely cleared off, and I actually had to move my desk around and some things like that. Actually, it's not my desk, it's my assistant's desk. I don't have a desk. But I had to move all that around, so there's a lot to look forward to. And of course, like I said, even at this point, I'm still not done. So if you want to continue watching and see some more of my classroom setup, go ahead and click the subscribe button and then hit the bell for notifications so that you know when I have a new video. Please keep in mind, I do post other videos about weight loss and my financial story and things like that. So if you're new to this channel and you're not familiar with all that, I do kind of post a lot of different things on here. But that's kind of my life right now. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and let me know if I should keep that puzzle. I decided to keep it for now, but yeah, let me know if I should keep that puzzle with the 3 missing pieces. Bye.